Welcome back to the Let There Be Art podcast. I'm your host, Devin Mykel, along with my beautiful wife and co-host and co-collaborator, co-business owner, all the things, Jade Nova. Hi. Amazing singer, songwriter, actress. Check her out on Miss Governor on Netflix if you want to have a really good time and laugh really hard until your stomach hurts.
Yes, no bias, right?
Yes. So today we're talking to my boy, man. We went to Berkeley College of Music together, Major. You'll find out a little bit more about that later. But yeah, just wanted to update you. This is a episode that we filmed a while ago, so we just wanted to update you guys on some of the things that Major has been up to here in 2025.
So Major's single, I Prayed For You, earned him an NAACP Image Award nomination for Outstanding Gospel Christian Song. Yeah. He was also honored in 2025 with the St. Jude Champion Spirit Award for his philanthropic work. Part of his tour proceeds actually went towards the fire relief in LA through Major's Hope Foundation. And personally, he recently celebrated his 5th year wedding anniversary. So, Ashe, we celebrate Black love,
Let's
love
go,
and music,
man.
all the things.
Congrats, brother.
It's incredible, all the work that he's doing behind the scenes with his music, with his foundation. So we love to see it. We love a well-rounded king. You know
sure.
what I mean? So let's get into the episode.
Let's get it. Today we have on my brother Major, who's an amazing singer, actor, storyteller who spreads his message of hope to listeners through his impactful artistry. As an independent artist, Major has over 500 million streams, 4 independent solo projects, a Grammy nomination, Soul Train Award, and NAACP Image Award nominations, and a platinum hit love song, Why I Love You, that was co-signed by the legendary Stevie Wonder. And a fun fact, I did strings on that song. His latest project, The Hope of My Soul, is an EP that intersects soul, gospel, and Americana. Welcome to the podcast, my brother and fellow Berkeley College of Music alumni, Major.
Woo!
My guy.
It's an honor. Man, I forgot. That's right. You did do the strings on that platinum
Yes, sir.
Record.
Yes, sir, I did.
Yo, I'm honored.
I'm honored.
That's full circle,
man,
even in that.
The day Harmony called me, I was like, yeah, I was literally about to go out of town.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to get this done today. Because my brother, I could not be a part of that record.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
We've come a long way, bro.
We have. Now, Major is literally one of my favorite independent artists. He's been literally a pioneer in this and showing us how we can go from doing this as a hobby to turning this into a real business and a real career. Just such an inspiration, man. Just wanted to tell you here face to face how proud I am of you and your career, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, man. I've been getting pretty emotional these days, weeping like a deacon on a regular, because I'm just seeing so many full circle moments, running into people that have known what my grind has been from their optics and from their viewpoint. And yes, so sir. It's been a long journey, but we're here, bro.
We are.
Here. Yeah.
We are. Yeah. So this is award season. We just got done with the Grammys. Wanted to talk to you. This specifically made me think about you as soon as I heard the Jay-Z clip when he was talking about Beyonce, and I'll kind of paraphrase a little bit of that, but basically said that Beyonce has more Grammys than anyone ever and has never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Some of you are going to go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed, and some of you don't even belong in the category. He goes on to say, but outside of that, we got to keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Now, my question to you is, as an independent artist, we have that same plight of being received for the things that we do, but we don't always we're in the room, but we don't always get the number one spot.
Right.
So I'm curious.
And we're not always in the room, even though we're qualified to be in the room.
100%.
Yeah.
So I'm curious of your perspective of coming from Jay-Z and Beyonce, who've had a number of huge accolades, but always striving to want more. What's your take on that as an indie artist with amazing accolades of a Grammy nomination, huge radio play? but you always still want more. Talk to me
Okay.
about that.
Okay, so firstly, to their credit, Jay-Z and Beyonce are probably two of the hardest working creatives in the world, in history. They have worked very hard, and I think they are greatly deserving of everything that has amassed for them. However, I do think that Jay-Z speaks from a perspective of privilege. He has been afforded an opportunity to be attached to the great big machine.
Yeah.
And although he is a black man and probably has not been privy to all of the opportunities that, the more represented culture has, he has done way more and been afforded way more opportunity than a lot of us that have put in a lot of work, and some that have put in just as long as much work.
Facts.
I'm from Houston, so I'll forever honor Beyonce. I remember the talent shows at Astroworld that she was, Destiny Child when they first came out, were the special guest, and
Yeah.
I remember all that, Solange and all of them on their climb. But I do think he speaks from a place of privilege. Just being able to call a Grammy a sippy cup is privilege.
It is.
Because I wish I could get a Grammy to be a book stop. You know what I mean? Like,
Anything.
I've been honored to be a nominee. I am also on the board of the Los Angeles chapter. I'm an executive officer. And that's a journey that has proven you got to stick with it.
Yes.
But speaking unofficially, but from the artist's perspective, I do want to thank him for encouraging us to show up.
Yes.
To show up, to always show up, to always show up, because soon enough, the audience that didn't once get you will get you, and they'll have to, because they have no other choice, because what you bring is the thing that is moving the earth. So I respect him for that, but I also want him to realize that he is speaking from the mountaintop now.
He is.
And there's a lot of us in the valley that are putting in tireless time, work, and effort, being told hurry up and wait, being told, yeah, not yet, or Victoria Monet, who has an incredible story. I remember when she touched base in Los Angeles, my sister at Rodney's studio, and they had a group called Purple Rain that they were developing. Shout out to Toya and Siobhan McNair. You probably know her from Ohio. But the reality is she has story of being told after many, many years of putting in work, not yet, you're not ready yet. When she has the numbers to prove it, when she has the stats to prove it.
Yeah.
So there's a different fight that we're fighting on this level than that Jay-Z is fighting. But I think the parallels, and that's what I'm always going to do, is going to celebrate the positives, is that on every level, there's always going to be challenge. There's always going to be inequity. There's always going to be disparity.
And expectations that don't get met.
That don't get met no matter how much money you have.
So-
because that's a billionaire speaking.
Yes, sir.
He's speaking and he still has challenge. So for everybody listening, the independent included, understand that no matter how high you go, they say for every level there's a new devil. We got more challenges to endure and to overcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that I really appreciate you saying that, man. And it's learning to live in gratitude and control what you can control, man. And that's the biggest thing. And you can speak to that a lot. You're the hope dealer. I listened to some of the two projects that you had, a little unorthodox, but you were basically just speaking into people's
the major
lives,
hope
man. Yeah,
motivations
no,
and pep talks.
we need that. And this literally what this is all about. And I was like, major 100% gets what this is about, and I appreciate your outlook and giving people hope to keep pushing through their dreams, man. Seriously.
Yeah, it's valuable, man. I don't want people to think that hope is fluff, is just a punk's move. Like, Hope is powerful. It's strong. It's effective. It changes things. And I want people just to hold to it, because hope ain't ever canceled. I had to get it tatted on my arm, bro.
Oh, word?
I had to get that tatted
yes,
on my
sir.
arm. Major hope, because at the end of the day, you know, after the success of a Why I Love You, the pressure of thinking I got to outdo my last win, as opposed to I'm just going to add to the story.
Yes, sir.
You know, so
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's what it is, bro.
No, and that's a beautiful way to look at it, man. We're always trying to compete with yesterday's version of ourselves, and sometimes it's just about adding, you know, those complementary pieces that go along with the story, man.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I love that perspective.
And you mean to tell me that you're going to be passive with your own and just put it on your story once? Are you fucking crazy, bro? I'm still promoting my album that came out in June. It's a year out, and I'm still out here like, call me if you get lost, like, right? And what I notice is that some of these, the younger guys and girls, they like, oh yeah, I got a song out, and they forget about it. And I'm like, no, let motherfuckers know. Tell people. When I first put the perfume out, dude, I had bags of the sample, just walking up to people like, hi, I'm Tyler, I made this, because I put time and love and too much energy into this finished project just to put it on Instagram and forget about it. Like, no, promote your, let people know, be proud of that you made.
So basically, Tyler Creator was just talking about the importance of constantly promoting your music. A lot of artists, especially independent artists, will get in these, you know, like, I'm going to promote this for 2 weeks, and then I hope everybody streams it and keeps streaming it. And it's like, no, like, Walmart doesn't advertise to you one time.
Right.
No huge company that you know their brand off-site advertises to you one time. Why do you think us as artists, we don't promote our music? And just, I would love to just hear your take on you know, your experience with social media and promoting your own stuff.
Firstly, shout out to Tyler, the Creator, who I think is a perfect case study and masterclass of the artist responsibility to be just as diligent as the team we have
Yes, sir.
on our behalf.
Yes, sir.
I'm somewhat of an anomaly because I'm a left and a right brain. And most creatives are just the creative side. A lot of creatives are just the creative side. Y'all aren't. Y'all are the left and the right as well. So, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about you and Jade.
Yeah.
Jade Nova.
Yeah.
So we're clear.
Yes, sir.
What happens is creatives, when you've worked so hard to make a thing, you have this thing in your spirit that if I show my baby to the world, I need the world to call it beautiful quickly. If they don't, it must not be special.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we have to learn as creatives, as independents, as entrepreneurs, is we can't take everything so personal.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we, on the other side of situations, have not always been quick to grasp and to accept and to celebrate a new thing that comes into our space.
Yep.
How many times have we gone to a restaurant that we're used to getting stuff and they're like, well, try this. And we like, I don't know about that. And until you try it, will you know that it's good? Or until you give it a few chances, will you know, okay, I can possibly rock with this. So we have to reset the way in which we approach these things. But I really want to encourage artists, like if you're looking at me, you have to believe you. First, if you believe you, they'll believe you. May not be quickly, but eventually. The sooner you jump off of the thing is the sooner they're going to forget a thing. I'm trying to help you understand something that Tyler said eloquently, flagrantly, in all of his fanciful words, crazy, way of saying it. Lock in and stay committed to the baby. The labor pains, the pregnancy pains, all of that stuff was for you to remember how special of a thing that you have for the world. And I'm telling you, your audience will find you. Don't abandon ship. Don't jump ship. And don't assume just because it's good that everybody's going to get it all at once.
Yes, sir.
Even Bible, Noah built an ark. Noah said forever, it's going to rain, y'all. They didn't believe it until it rained. I'm telling you, they will get on board. Your audience will find you in due and right time. And I'm encouraging myself because I've been tested, bro, to live the hope I give on a daily.
Yes, sir.
I'm forever helping people get to this space, but even myself, I forget, if you want this bad enough, lock in and stay with it long enough.
Yep.
And
Now,
sure enough, it's gonna turn.
That consistency is it, man. And so basically, you're saying you think there's a lack of confidence in the process.
There's a lack of commitment to the process. McDonald's is still doing the work, and McDonald's can be McDonald's wherever they go.
Yep.
They are still doing market research to find out how they can touch people.
Yep.
If McDonald's, this big old corporation that makes billions of dollars every year, is going to keep doing the work to assure that they're touching the people,
Yep.
Pookie, you and me, we can do it too.
Yep. We have the data at our fingertips. We have so many tools these days. We have AI. I mean, there's literally
AI.
Yeah, but because of it, there's
And we can work it for our good, but AI.
But yeah, exactly. There's no excuse not to be able to turn this into something where you're constantly growing, you're constantly improving on your statistics or your growth on socials, on your plays on DSPs. All of this stuff goes into creating a sustainable business. Otherwise, you'll come out, you'll have a song here and there that may do well, but you will never consistently be able to sustain as an independent artist without treating the business just as important as the art.
And Devin, one of the things that we being educated actually come from a place of privilege now. So it is the due diligence of having platforms like this to help educate the people that don't have experiences, to let them know, wait, you actually have data at your fingertips. This phone has cut out the middleman for information, so you can get to it. One Google search, one analytic. Go to your Twitter right now, or your IG X, your IG or Facebook, and literally look at your analytics, and you will literally find the people that you're reaching. It is that simple. You don't have to be famous in order to find that information. And so it's about education. It's about helping to reach one, teach one, to help people understand that there's room for all of us to win.
It is, man.
There's room for all of us. Far too big is the sky for only one bird to fly. And oh, how beautiful is the night when more than one star shines. There is room for all of us to do it, and to do it big and well.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Are you independent by choice?
No. I really am not. And I there are some people that are absolutely perfect for the independent space. And I would celebrate it for a lot of people. However, divinely and serendipitously, Jade and I have a song called Serendipity that's pretty cool. But my mama named me Major. And I hated my name growing up. Because it was different. It was odd. I have a bunch of siblings, and they all got more common names. But she told me she named me Major because she prayed that I make a major impact on the world. And so once she finally told me that, I leaned into that. But one of the things that I also think divinely that is connected to it is that whatever my circumstance is, God will always assure me and remind me that it is written, Major is who you are, whether you're an independent or a major artist. And so when I deal with the rejection and the many no's that I shared before, that I flip no, it's an acronym for me now. It's now next one. N-O, it's next one, because if it ain't this one, I'm going to get the next one. And if it ain't that one, the next one. For me, I did not I went to Berkeley. We went to Berkeley. I studied music business, marketing, and entertainment. And I got out of Berkeley right as the digital wave was happening. So I studied preparing myself for the major label experience. And I was supposed to be a major label artist.
Yep.
I come out here to LA and they like, no, my friend, you got to do it this way. And independent has gripped me, but I was equipped to be able to weather the reality. And I don't know where I'll ultimately land, if it'll ever be a major label, but I honor them both. I honor both of the journeys, but I also know that if I do end up in a major space, what independence has taught me is what I deserve and what I can still maintain and own while making and maximizing the best out of the major label or big machine support. So yeah, right now I'm very much an independent artist and I don't shoot it down, but I'm exhausted, bro.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted of having to be the marketer, to be the brand developer, to be my co-manager, to be my stylist sometimes. Although I kill it sometimes, I kill it sometimes,
Yes, sir.
But it's exhausting. But every day I go in because I know that what I have is something that is to help move the world forward.
It is.
So, we gonna do it with a machine or not. As long as I got God, we good.
Yes, sir. No, you're doing a fabulous job of it, man.
Thank you, bro.
Seriously.
Thank you.
are. And I get it. I'm tired too. I'm tired too.
Well, let's take a deep breath there. To all the independents, never let this life rush you so much so
Never.
that you forget to catch your breath.
Yes.
That is the luxury and the gift of God's intention for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it's so many beautiful things that still come along with it, because I honestly, I wouldn't trade my experience for the world.
Right.
It is tiring. It is hard. It's a lot to learn and think about, a lot of friction on that process. But we are more valuable because of it and having this knowledge. So when we do go into the majors, we can have the JV conversation. Yeah. We can have these conversations with the majors about what our rollouts look like, about when we should drop, because we have the data behind it to say we've done this already.
Woo!
And we know how our demo responds to this artist or this artist. And so, yeah.
And we can articulate it.
100%. Experience is the best teacher. And I would not choose any other way than to be independent first. I was signed to a major as an artist.
I just got chills. You're talking right. Come on.
It's true, man. I was signed as an artist to a major.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was signed to Motown, and that experience.
I've always wanted to be on Motown.
Yeah,
That's
man.
so dope.
So, but that experience taught me that I rushed it. And I should have been independent first. I had an opportunity to capitalize. This is the MySpace days, so this is.
I remember MySpace.
Yeah, this is literally my Berkeley days, and just coming up on there, I should have kept that train moving a little longer. And I said, when I get an artist, I want to make sure that we do it the right way. And when we found Jade, and the rest.
When
was,
you found Jade,
man.
Bro, man, she's something special, bro.
No, she is. No,
And y'all's collaboration, both in union and artistically, is a special magic.
Thank you,
It
brother.
is special. I'm affirming you in this. Trust and believe that what has been divinely orchestrated and intended concerning y'all's collaboration is something that will, I promise you, make history and make the world a sweeter place. Never doubt. And if you do, get right back into believing again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that, brother, for real.
I thank y'all. Y'all inspire me a great deal.
Thank you, man. Thanks for joining the conversation so far. Make sure you comment below and let us know what you think about today's episode. So while we're on the conversation of love and partnership, Why I Love You is such a beautiful song.
Thank you, brother.
And had such a beautiful moment in promoting Black love and marriage, and all of these people posting, their marriage and their relationships, and just touching on the importance of Black love in an era where divisiveness among black men and women is like at an all-time high with you know, a lot of the music in hip hop. Unfortunately, even in R&B, sometimes you hear a lot of
Isn't that
craziness.
crazy?
Yeah, just
There was once a time we had a responsibility in both hip hop and R&B to assure that community came together.
Yes, sir.
Like that was the point of this music from spirituals on up. It was the intention of helping us do it together, to mobilize so that we can conquer. And it's like, yo, what happened? I know it's systems in place that have done it, but keep going, bro. You touched on something that happened. So, but go ahead.
For sure. It's so my thing is how do you keep your hope? Obviously, you're married as well. Just what was your perspective in writing that song and the importance of black love, and just I would just love to hear your take on that.
Let me take you on a journey. Chicken salad sandwich. I want a chicken salad sandwich because I'm hungry. Listen, that's where the melody started from. Singing about a chicken salad sandwich on the set of a web series. Shout out to my brother Jor-El Quinn playing lullaby music in the green room.
Oh,
they
dope,
told us
man.
we're going to have sandwiches. It was low budget. Shout out to Jason Fredericks, who has since transitioned on to heaven.
Oh man, yeah.
And we're talking about what we're going to have sandwiches, and I'm like, they're talking about ham, turkey, and veggie. And I said, I don't want none of that. I've been high maintenance all my life, Devin. And they said, what do you want? I said, chicken salad sandwich. And I post it, it goes viral. Harmony hits me up. Shout out to Harmony Samuels, who's believed in me early on. And he says it's a love song. And I say, yeah, I'm going to pitch it to Chick-fil-A or McDonald's and, you know, say my love for Chick-fil-A. He said, no, real love song, bro. I get to the studio. Words just start flowing. But at that time, I wasn't in love. I didn't know, because I really have been married to my music for so long. Super square in that, where I didn't go on many dates or whatever. It was just literally music, because I'm going to get famous. I'm going to get successful. And so I'm in there and I'm like, I don't really have a perspective of relationship to really speak on. I just know what I want. And I said, and I know God and my mama have been the most consistent love. And Harmony said, well, sing about that. My song is a love letter I wrote to God, and love wrote me back. Because that, I believe, is the golden print, the golden example of how love is really to be experienced on earth as it is in heaven, between one another, between friends, between your lover, between you and God, and also within yourself. And so I said, this will be a song that helps people understand the most healthy way to really do this love thing, firstly with oneself, so they can know it for themselves, because we can't expect to receive anything we don't know and aren't acquainted with internally. And also between our maker. That song, bro, has literally reached the millions around the world that I prayed. And it just hit me last year when I was like, God, when am I going to reach millions? I put it on my board, my vision board. I want to be a vessel of love and light and hope to millions around the world. And Holy Spirit was like, yo, you don't see? What I give will always be an answer. It may not be the packaging you expect, but it will always be the answer.
Yes, sir.
And sure enough, I'm realizing YouTube alone is 150 million streams alone. And yes, it was a celebration of Black love to show the world. I intentionally removed myself from the video. You only see my silhouette and my hands to highlight, shout out Judy Blair Johnson, the leading lady, to highlight the beauty of Black love and to show that it exists, and it exists in full. It's been here, but just in case you didn't know. We celebrated, but it wasn't just for Black love. It was to highlight that, but to also welcome all love all around the world in all of its hues and all of its form, to realize there's a seat for all of us at this table of life.
It is.
And that is why I love you.
Yeah. That's beautiful,
That is,
man.
bro.
Yeah, and we need more of it. We gotta heal. We gotta heal.
Hope and heal. Not just expecting a thing, but in the thing doing the work.
Yes.
So that we can show up well for the healing, show up well for the hope, I should say. It's the hope and the healing. Our ancestors for far too long were only able to hope out loud, not heal out loud.
And I think that's beautiful that you wrote it from that perspective of not being in love and literally just literally manifesting your.
And
your
I found
love
it, bro. I found
yes.
my wife. I love you,
man.
Dr. Wife.
That is
I
crazy.
love her so much. Yeah. She's a balance of me. She's an introvert. I'm an extrovert. She is my shout out to my therapist. You know, she is like, Major, stop saying she's an overthinker. She's a deep thinker. She you know she gives thought a little more time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so as perspectives, bro, it's helped me in my career because what relationship does is it provides a mirror. And it also provides perspective for you to realize in every circumstance, and this is also for the entrepreneur, there's another way to see it. Stop thinking the way you see it is the only way, because you won't be as successful as you can be lest you open up and invite the other perspectives in.
Yeah, that is beautiful, man. I'm curious. You mentioned therapy. How is your experience? Because I believe mental health is key, as far underrated in terms of the time and attention that we give to, like you said, doing the work to heal, to be prepared to meet your wife eventually.
Ooh, yeah.
But what is your experience been with therapy? And I guess what would you recommend to other people in terms of therapy and just taking control of their mental health and their dealing with their past?
Therapy does not mean you are crazy.
It doesn't. Not
Therapy is help in real time. Therapy is support in real time. I keep looking at the camera because I want to make sure that it's not missed. Therapy is help and support, tools, perspective in real time. Every great champion at anything in life, no matter any industry, has help. And I'm telling you, you want to enlist therapy, another voice, a neutral perspective into your space to help you see what you possibly missed. We were celebrating with my wife. We were in San Diego, Carlsbad, one of those, and we're in the jacuzzi, being married. Amen. We see palm trees. I saw 2 palm trees, and the look was beautiful. I'm like, yo, those palm trees are amazing. And I grab my phone, and I take a picture of the palm tree. I moved over to take it from another angle. There were 3 palm trees.
Yeah.
I moved from the initial space that I saw the 2 palm trees over here where my wife was, and there were 3. That is life, and that is the perfect example of therapy. It helps you see the more.
From
It's
a different
beautiful
perspective.
thing
Different
from a
perspective.
different perspective,
Yeah,
bro.
man. You see something completely different.
Yeah.
Just moving a little bit that way.
And sometimes marriage, we be getting that perspective from a channel where you're like, yo, I don't feel like hearing from you right now. But in time it's necessary. And so I always have to flip it back to, okay, this was brought into this space because it's obviously supposed to work for my good. So I'm gonna use it. It's not always easy, but I'm gonna use it. And I'm learning. We're growing. I'm seeing it as you and Jade are living out loud in many spaces and helping us see it in real time. Yo, yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It is, man.
Thing.
No, it's at the end of the day, it's about learning how to have that empathy, and
I'm an empath.
Yeah,
by nature.
I can tell.
I feel like all throughout this interview, I wanted to keep affirming you, to tell you I'm proud of you, because this is the type of work. This is the work.
Yes, sir.
This is a platform. This is a responsibility. Your music is channel. This is the purpose.
It is.
Bro.
It is.
You're doing a great work, King.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. So we both have a unusual perspective of it growing up in the music industry, of not listening to much R&B growing up. We had a brief conversation about this before we started the podcast, and it literally is me. Like I grew up only listening to gospel music.
Same, brother.
And so I've literally had to play catch up. Like even when I got to Berkeley,
Bruh.
I'm like, I heard this song before, but I don't really know it like that. So I'm literally having to do a master class of all the greats. What is your journey been like growing up listening to gospel, and then, you know, ultimately doing, you know, a mashup of R&B and soul and gospel and Americana?
Okay, so yes, brother, and we aren't unusual.
Man.
We're a peculiar people. Nah. Yes, I grew up mad sheltered in that perspective. In that it was mainly gospel in our household. So Kirk Franklin, even Dottie Peoples, Shirley Caesar,
Yep.
Yolanda Adams, BB and CC.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I grew up listening to that. And so I didn't have the language of R&B that people, I think, expected of me, because Why I Love You comes out. Now, mind you, I have been at this for a long time. When I got into school, I had performing arts schools. You know, there's certain songs, of course, that are the top 40s that we automatically will hear outside of just listening to gospel. But those were the things that I probably knew of. So I probably knew a few songs that Lauryn Hill had it, or a few songs that Usher had, or a few songs that Boyz II Men, or, you know, but when I got to college, I really started listening. I remember people thought they're like, Major, I heard you on the radio. And I'm like, really? They were like, I'm like, how? Because I don't have any songs out. They're like, John, that's John Legend. And I said, oh, he does kind of sing like sing in the same frequency. His tone is similar. We phrase way different, but his tone is similar.
Yeah.
And he's my big brother now, so shout out to John. But like, it was so cool learning all these other styles. And so for me, I started to inform my sound with all these other styles. Now, mind you, we're going to give gospel its credit, because 100%. It informed the evolution that is now R&B.
100%.
Gospel has always informed soul music, secular music,
jazz, everything,
all of it.
Everything.
And so we actually were more advanced, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, we may not have had the language. We were more advanced.
You had the roots of it.
Bruh, the
100.
church taught us
sir.
cadence and knowing how to move with the spirit, to move when the moment requires a little more of this. So what we naturally had actually was what a lot of people had to learn.
100%, man. You're speaking facts about what the church does for musicians. Literally, I mean, in my personal opinion, church musicians are the greatest musicians on earth.
Facts, bro.
In my personal opinion, from the ear to the control to the runs and the nuances, the dynamics, the chord progressions, everything.
But you all, and the audience artist relationship, because the church, particularly the black church, you gonna tell when you touching somebody's spirit.
100%.
Because they will let you know when you're not and when you are.
Yeah.
But it's a great training ground for how to be sensitive to giving to the people that you're supposed to give to.
100%.
And bro, it shows up. And good.
Yeah, and even with me playing in church, that's why I wanted to get into film scoring.
That's what it is.
Literally carrying the pastor where they want to go, or okay, we shouting now, or we need something nice and soft and we want to reflect, and you know, it just takes you through those emotional journeys, and you learn how to move people with the certain chords and everything. So it is literally music 101. It is scoring 101, and just learning these different textures, and it's literally, there's no other art form like it.
Berkeley got hip to it when they started sending me out, because I remember establishing the relationship between the Gospel Music Workshop of America and Berkeley, because I'm like, listen, they are out there. They may not know how to read, but they can do all of this stuff by ear just like that.
Yep.
And so Berkeley started investing in bringing more of that to the school, and now they're the heroes.
Yep.
They're the ones doing it.
You literally opened the door open for that, because I remember when I came, I heard about you and just all the people, Justin Raines and people who came a little bit before me, that were starting to open up the doors for the gospel musicians and the black musicians at Berkeley.
Carlin,
and now it's literally everyone did, like we run Berkeley.
Yeah, bro.
And it's really crazy. I'm curious, what was your experience like? Berkeley is infamous for people not graduating. And you actually graduated.
You first off, when I tell you, I have chills like nonstop, because like you're bringing all of these things that are reminding me of my journey. And I said I wasn't gonna be weeping like a deacon on this podcast, but I might get emotional. But it's just reminding me about the grind and the hard work and all of this stuff.
Yep.
It all works together.
It does.
But yes, like at the. What did you ask me?
Oh, I was all good.
I'm so full right now. We were talking about
Berkeley. So yeah, Berkeley is infamous for people not graduating.
That part.
And you actually graduated. So I'm curious of your experience at Berkeley and actually graduating, and what you would recommend to other people in terms of music school and college.
Bro, I maximized the life out of Berkeley.
Yeah.
I got so much out of that experience, from scholarship to get into the school, and while there, I took advantage of every opportunity that I could find, because I didn't come from a whole lot. We didn't have a whole bunch of money. So it was figure out a way, connect with people, build relationship authentically and genuinely, and opportunity and resource will find you.
Yes, sir.
But it's funny because, gosh, you got me just so full. But I'm the first of my 10 siblings to even go to college, let alone graduate.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I had to set a standard. I'm kind of in the middle. So I had to set a standard. Actually, I have 13 siblings. Sorry, I don't want nobody to feel left out. But I grew up between my mom and my stepdad. It was 10 of us. But I was the first to go to college, let alone graduate. And I had to set that standard to show that it can be done.
Yeah.
My mom got pregnant with me her last year of college, so she couldn't finish at UNT. And I wanted to do that to show them we can do it, for my community to show that we can do it. And it was crazy because an article was written about me with the Globe, the Metro. My buddy Casely, I'm proud of him, but he ended up getting signed to Epic Records with L.A. Reid.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how, like, most students, this is what happens. They end up getting discovered before. And I was celebrating his win, but they were like, "You're student body president. Are you going to finish?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm going to finish."
Yeah.
Like, imagine a student body president that doesn't finish.
Right.
I have to do this for my family. But I had to finish to also break the curse that says if you do graduate, you're not going to be as successful as the ones that leave before. Devin, we know you don't all of a sudden get opportunities once you graduate.
At all.
It's all throughout our time there. I remember getting an opportunity to possibly do backgrounds for the B2K Mario tour, and Thomas Pridgeon was like, they want you, and they were gonna pay me way more than tuition, way more,
Right,
bro, way more. And I was like, I gotta finish. I can't do it. I gotta finish. I turned down so many opportunities, but that's why I'm like, God, come on, show and prove that this is better. This was a better decision.
Yeah.
And it's been I don't regret any of it, but shout out to the people that did finish, and much love to the ones that didn't. But I salute the people that start a good thing and finish it so that they can know truly what success truly is. It's about the finishing what you start.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to Kevin Ross. He's another one.
Kevin,
independent artist who
finished.
graduated. Yeah,
That finished.
So Kevin and me went to Berkeley at the same time.
Yeah.
So my introduction
proud
to
of him.
Kevin was there was a Berkeley, at the BPC, the Berkeley Performance Center, and he was at the inauguration for like the freshmen and stuff, and he performed. I'm like, yo, what did I just walk into? People perform and can sing that perfectly.
Yeah, that was scary also with Kevin, because he literally has a perfect vocal. Like, it's similar to Jade, so let's just cut the crap.
Man, but
both of them are just perfect vocals, and it's like, so God's just handing special perfect vocals to certain people. Avery Wilson's another one, and it's just like,
you another one.
Yeah.
You another one.
No,
Can't nobody sing falsetto like that and be that on.
I'm a smart vocalist. I'm an excellent vocalist. They're perfect. I know how to recover from when my voice cracks and stuff like that. Y'all, they be singing so right in sync, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all literally three of my favorites. Literally three of my favorites, man. So you have one of the most interesting and cool mashups of genres. So you gospel, soul, and Americana.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that, man? The last project is, first of all, super dope, and I just love where you're going with the sound now.
Thank you, bro. It's an evolution. It's not an abandoning of anything that I've done before. Mm-hmm. If you've really listened to my music, and it's always funny when people are like, Major, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, really? Name a song other than This Is What I Love You. And they're like, oh, okay, you got other ones. Yes, I do. And there's some really special stuff. But I'm from Texas. I come from the Southern expression of music, mm-hmm. folk, gospel, soul, and Americana happens to be a genre that actually, by origin, is informed by all of those genres. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I didn't realize it until I joined on with Monarch Music Group mm-hmm. that I'm currently with. But a guy named Omega, George, helped me realize that's what it was, Americana Soul. Mm-hmm. He says, that's what it is, bro. Yeah. You're Americana Soul. So I'm breaking ground in Americana, bringing my soul over here where mm-hmm. it's a gumbo. It's a gumbo, and I love gumbo, bro.
Yeah,
I love gumbo.
Same.
It's
vegan gumbo for me.
Okay. Yep. I want shrimp. I want chicken. I want no. But I'm breaking ground in Americana, bringing the soul over here to fully express my artistic gumbo of truth. Like mm-hmm. this is who I am. So I'm able to be gospel and to be folk, to be singer-songwriter, to be soul and R&B, and just be. Mm-hmm. So this is a season where we say Major is Americana.
Yes, sir.
And it's a beautiful thing, bro. I'm making great inroads, meeting great people like Warren Treaty, my sister Mickey Guyton, who's in the country space, mm-hmm. and who do we have? Allison Russell and Lucius. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know Lucius. They also went to Berkeley.
Okay, cool.
They sing with Brandy Carlisle a lot. Mm-hmm. But it's just a beautiful space. John Baptiste actually touches and moves in that space a little bit more. But bro, it sucks that the system has only given Black artists 4 categories to exist in when we are literally the informers. The diaspora has informed all of popular music.
No exaggeration. No exaggeration.
And historians will tell you, black or white, that that's the fact. Mm-hmm. But it's gospel if you say Jesus. It's R&B if you don't say Jesus. It's rap if you're not singing. And it's jazz if you're not talking. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, we are not a monolith or a quadrilith, whatever you want to call it. We are so much more than that. So I'm existing in the fullness of who I am. I'm in my bag right now, and it feels good. My new EP, The Hope of My Soul, is the one that I'm working. Baby Will You Love Me has done really well in the R&B, and it's getting playlisted in soul and Americana. And we got my new single, Joy in the Battle. I got Joy. You know, I'm a marketer, so I'm always with my merch. Bro, I'm leaning in, and that's where we are, and it's a beautiful thing. Harmony was really key. Harmony Samuels, our brother.
My brother.
Yes, was really key in helping me get to that space of being free in here, because I've been singing this stuff. I have a song called My Oh My on my first record. I have a song called My Future on my first project. That totally does. I do it now on these stages. I made my Austin City Limits debut, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here, bro. Major is Americana soul.
Sir.
I'm not abandoning R&B, but this is where I live. I'm a soul singer, and it's all of it.
No, and it's so authentic to who you are, man. And I love the switch up for you. It is a lane that you have. That is
the defining of me, not a switch up. The defining.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I'm curious. You mentioned harmony. How's that process been? A lot of independent artists don't have the luxury of working primarily with one producer.
Right.
How has that been? You know, going from this is how I started out to going into this new genre, and the importance of that artist-producer relationship for someone to be able to mold and move along with you.
Well, I'll say this. Harmony has been key in helping me find my artistic audacity. And also the responsibility of being consistent with the statement I'm making.
Yeah.
He moves in excellence, everything about him. If you listen to any song, anything you know about Harmony Samuels, you will see consistent excellence every single time. He delivers well every single time.
He does.
I've always learned that, and that's always been the way my mom expects us to move. My family pushes me to move. But Harmony now has kind of released me in a way to, and prepared me to be able to move as free agent, where I still work with him, but I also invite other producers, and now have language to communicate to the producer what it is that I'm trying to convey or do or express, or where I want to go. And so even on this new project, Harmony has the majority of the songs, Baby Will You Love Me, Hold My Hand, him and his partner JV.
Yeah, shout out to JV.
JV's dope too.
He is, man.
But I have Teddy P, working with Teddy P on I Prayed For You. He's special too.
Cool,
crazy,
man.
But special. He's really special.
Now, was he in Atlanta for a little bit?
Yeah, he's in Atlanta still.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
okay,
you know him from, yeah. He's really, really great. And a brother named Joaquin Bynum is who worked with me on Joy in the Battle. Joaquin's been in the business for a good minute. He's legacy. His mom used to sing with Gladys and some of the greats. But I'm just in this bag where I'm working with new songwriters. I got to make sure I have some more with Harmony, period. That's always going to be, because we just have a formula.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to take this leap into working with more producers that are even more versed in the genre that is Americana.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, that's beautiful, man. And your journey has been amazing to watch. Obviously, you guys have been an inspiration to me and Jade coming up with the producer and artist relationship, and it's just been inspiring, man. So
Yes, sir.
Kudos to the both of you on creating some brilliant art.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
So I want to get into this dream and nightmare segment that we do. So on the road of being an independent artist, we have these extreme highs and lows sometimes, and I just would love to hear about a dream scenario for you that's come true, and also a nightmare, the inevitable things that we have to deal with as indie artists.
Okay, let's start with a dream. Breaking through finally with Why I Love You is a dream come true, and a dream still unfolding.
Yes.
Harmony hearing something and then we releasing it, meeting Ghazi at Empire, who believed in it before even his whole team did. Like Ghazi was like, this made me feel like what I felt on my wedding day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Empire for believing in me early on. But Stevie Wonder calling me because he heard about this song. And he's like, this is God frequency. He said it himself.
Wow.
And I'm like, if Stevie sees it,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? You see that? But if Stevie sees it, we got something. Right after that, Patti LaBelle calls me. Gladys Knight, run into Lionel Richie, all these legends affirming me. That's the dream that is unfolding perpetually, consistently, and literally Stevie saying, I believe this will be the wedding love song for years to come.
Yes, sir.
And literally it has been that. It is paying my bills, bro. If I don't put out another song, Why I Love You is sufficient enough for me to live comfortably, and it's a blessing.
Amazing.
And it's crazy because I know what it's like to have had my car repossessed twice because I couldn't afford this, or I didn't have this, and like I'm living this dream. Oprah Winfrey called me because of Why I Love You during the pandemic and saying, how did I not know about this song until now? And I'm like, I don't know, because I told some people that in your team to share it. But I'm just like, this is the stuff that's happening in real time,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
And so that's the dream. And I'm able to help my mama and help my family. And bro, it's just it's an amazing thing.
And doing it independently, man.
Yeah.
It's possible, y'all. It's possible.
Yeah, so that's the dream. That's the dream. I told you I was gonna weep like a deacon.
Nah,
I said it. I knew it was
you
gonna
got
happen.
to. You got
I knew it
to
was gonna happen.
sometimes.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
All right.
Brace yourselves.
We just had the Grammys. Some would call it not a nightmare, but I'm from H-Town, Houston, Texas. And I've met a lot of folks. I went to the high school for the performing and visual arts. Brian Michael Cox, Robert Glasper, LaToya Luckett. They're my big brothers and sisters, and another young lady by the name of Beyonce. And I know Solange. I met Solange. You know, I went to her Sweet 16. We love Solange. I even know Miss Tina. I even know Beyonce. Well, I used to. And we did talent shows. She was the person everybody was like, do it like Beyonce. Do it, work ethic, all that stuff. And I have so much story to reconnect. And I'm thinking I'm going to see Beyonce finally after all these years.
Oh, man.
And she might remember me. Listen. Come in closer. Listen. I go up to Beyonce because, everybody's around her. I already was hesitant, but shout out to Tamika Bracy Morris, Stevie Wonder's wife. She says, y'all from the hometown, just go tell her, remind her. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go up. I go to her and I say, Beyonce, I'm Major from Houston, the artist Major. And she's like, okay. And I said, we did the talent show at Astroworld when we were kids. Y'all were the special guests. I won the talent show. I know, I went to HSPVA and Welch, and she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, this isn't connected. And I said, I have the song, this is what, all right, to places, everyone, please get to your seats. And she's looking at me like, okay. And I'm like, well, yeah, all right, well, I'm going to go back to my seat. So that didn't happen the way that I planned it. And Beyonce, if I ever get another chance, I'm not going to walk up to you. I'm not, I promise. I ain't going to be the weirdo that walks up to you. But we're supposed to connect, Beyonce. I know LaToya, I know Latavia, I know Kelly, I know Michelle. Beyonce, you don't remember Major?
Somebody make the intro, please. Somebody make the intro.
Listen, I called Angie Beyonce, who I know well, that's my friend, and I sent her a text late last night and said, I embarrassed myself, and I'm never going to I'm never going to initiate speaking to Beyonce again unless I'm a little more famous. I'm going to put some more work in this year, and hopefully I'm famous enough to speak to her. She was nice, but I don't think that woman remembered me.
That is hilarious.
And it was a nightmare.
And I appreciate that honesty, my brother, because
I'm still traumatized,
I can imagine that nightmare myself, because I can definitely feel that. The
Oprah,
empath in me is coming out.
It is. It's an empath. But Oprah talked to me. And she shook my hand, and I talked to John and all these people. But it's Beyonce,
Yeah,
so we
Nah, for sure.
H-Town still represented.
Yes, for sure. So I want to get into Gem of the Week. So this is a segment that we have where we highlight an independent artist or creator, film, documentary, director, entrepreneur, anything without any major backing or funding that we want to highlight. So I'm curious, are there any independent creators that you would like to highlight today?
Okay, listen. This is not just because she is here. And not just because she is your wife. But I am very proud of my sister, Jade Nova. The work, the consistency that she has put in, bro, that y'all have put in, seeing her continue to press forward when she has been let down by people that have made promises and have switched for whatever reason, be it business or whatever, because sometimes business is going to business.
Yeah.
And that's just a part of it.
It is.
But Jade Nova deserves to be known by the world. She has a very, very special gift. She has a heart that matches it. And she has a drive that meets it just as well.
Yeah.
Jade Nova is my gem of the week, the month, and the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to get into, this is probably my favorite segment.
Okay.
So, sign, drop, collab. So, it is a take on F, Marry, Kill. So, basically, we're choosing someone.
What?
You never heard that game?
No, help me with that.
So, F.
Sex,
sex, Marry, Kill.
Listen, I was literally like, who is Marry Kill? Why would I F her? Wow, my bad. Okay, here we go.
So basically you're choosing one that you're gonna sign. This is one that's long term that you want to work with, someone you would collab with that's just a one-off collaboration, and someone that you would drop.
Only by default.
By default.
Okay.
So of course.
All right.
So we'll
You
see.
gonna give me the
Yes,
names?
I'll give you three options.
Lord of mercy.
So we're gonna go gospel singers first.
Oh.
Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, John P. Key. Two of those are Texas men, right?
And this is for
sign, drop, and collab. You have to assign one to each one.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So are we signing, dropping, or collabing Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, and John P. Key?
Collabing with Kirk, that's my brother.
Okay.
I've been on tour with him, and I want us to absolutely do a project together, or a song. Collab for Kirk, sign Fred Hammond. I sign Fred Hammond because I actually have more ideas for how to move with Fred Hammond in now's time. Not that I'm an expert, but I'm really good at helping artists find their new center. Drop.
Yeah, you got to drop somebody.
John P. Key.
John P. Key, you out of here.
He don't need me no way. He don't need me no way. And that's an inside joke and all that. John P. Key don't need me anyway. He good. But he is legend. He is legend.
He is, man. So we're going to get into R&B singers.
That was disrespectful.
It's so rude.
That is so rude, yo.
All right, so sign, drop, or collab. We have Sam Cooke, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. Sign drop collab. Nobody wants to drop a legend.
Metaphorically.
Collab with Sam Cooke.
Okay.
That's one of my heroes. They all are my heroes. That's disrespectful
Yeah.
because I did not just talk about I was at
Yeah.
Stevie's table. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
At the Grammy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is rude.
Yes. This is why this is my favorite segment.
Oh, this is rude. This is rude. I'm a sign Stevie Wonder. I'm a sign Stevie Wonder because there's a lot more. And Stevie actually talked about signing me. So I'm just putting it out there. Oh man, that's so rude to drop. I'm a drop Marvin Gaye off at another label to make sure he gets to do things, and then I can circle back and work with him.
Yeah, we saved that one. You saved that one, my brother. You saved that one.
Oh man. You know another one that I really love is Bill Withers. I would if I could work with Bill Withers. Right before he passed, we met at Robert Glasper's show, but we met. We had a moment outside. Throw Bill Withers in there. Bill Withers.
All right, so if we threw Bill Withers in there instead of Marvin Gaye, does it change things?
Yes.
Now what we got?
I would sign Bill Withers and make him do a collaboration with me. I would drop Stevie off at his home in Beverly Hills. Then he'll call me over for dinner and we're going to talk about a collab. It's simple. It's simple.
Cool. Last one. So talking about the process, now obviously as creators, we have different mediums that we talk and we communicate with our fans and other music lovers. So I have live performance and touring, recording in the studio, or writing and creating songs. Drop, sign, or collab. Live performance and touring, recording in the studio, or writing and creating songs.
I have to say
which one you would sign to do long term, which one you would collab with as a one off, and then which one you would drop if you could never do it again.
Sign live recording and touring. I love being out there with the people. I would collab.
Yep. You see the predicament.
I would collab with writing and creating and drop recording because those moments on stage can just, if I'm doing it, I can, they capture what they get.
They do.
And I sing a little different also
live
when I'm live. Although some people are like, you sound like the recording, but it's a different feel. People, as empaths, we feed off of the energy of people. Yeah,
100%.
Yo, that was cool.
Beautiful. We're gonna get into our last segment. So we're just talking about manifestation. You are the hope dealer.
Yes, sir.
You're literally an inspiration and just a natural encourager. Anyone who's been around Major knows that about him. So I'm just curious what you want to manifest in this next year or so for your career. Is there anything in particular? Yes. We're gonna manifest this thing together. I'm touching and agreeing on it. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna meditate on it.
Yeah. I want to manifest, so help me God, I want to manifest a full breaking through of my expression as Americana soul to the masses.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the few, but I want it mass level. I want to reach people through message, the sonic and the sound and stage. Like those are the mediums in which I will move and do this. But yeah, I want global impact this year. That's what I want. And I believe something's stirring, something's about to happen for that. All the more, I checked a lot of my analytics, and I am not giving the proper attention and maximization to a lot of the international love that I'm getting.
Yeah.
And so
It's time to go. It's time to take some flights, man.
yeah, so we're praying, we're manifesting that we have that, but with the help of a healthy infrastructure of a team.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And now we're gonna manifest that, man. Anything that is ours is yours. Any resources, and we got to share, and we have to impart the knowledge into each other. I'm so grateful that you took the time to come and do this podcast
this
with
was
us,
great, man.
No, 100%, definitely one of my favorite conversations, and you're always a joy to be around. Please,
Joy.
Yes.
In the battle.
Yes.
Available everywhere.
Please, amazing single. Also, make sure you check out his new EP, The Hope of My Soul, which is an amazing body of work. And you're bringing this Americana sound full circle, man, for the people to experience and enjoy. And just proud of everything you're doing. Please let the people know how they can find you. Yeah. And we'll go from there.
All right, you can find me at Now That's Major, NOWTHATS Major. When you're Googling it, understand that Major is stylized as all caps with a period.
Yes, sir.
Because I mean that thing. And also it helps you to actually find me quick. We bring in this R&B, folk, gospel, and soul to Americana, beautiful people.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a movie this year. It's going to be major.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
We're claiming it, my brother. Appreciate you coming on to the show, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Make sure you comment below and let us know what you think about today's conversation.